Yes, good morning, students. So, today we will discuss the major constellations. The first constellation is Ursa Major, or a Great Bear, or Saptarishi, or Big Dipper, that we already discussed in the last period. So, how we locate the pole star using Ursa Major, that we already discussed. Second constellation we have is Orion, or the Hunter. So what is the second constellation, or Orion or Hunter? So it is one of the most magnificent constellation of the sky. It comprises 7 to 8 bright stars. There are 3 stars in the middle that appears as a belt of the Hunter. So this Orion or Hunter constellation is like this, and it consists of 7 to 8 stars and the main 3 stars in the center, as you can see in the picture. Also, the remaining 4 stars are arranged to form a quadrilateral. So this constellation is known as Hunter or Orion constellation. Next we have the Sirius star. So what is Sirius star? The Sirius star is the brightest star of the sky, as you can see in the picture. It can be located with the help of Hunter or Orion constellation. How? If we draw an imaginary line through the 3 stars, okay, so this is the Hunter constellation. If we draw a line, imaginary line, through these 3 stars, then this line reaches to the star, brightest star, and this star is known as Sirius star, and it is the brightest star. Next, third constellation is Cassiopeia. So what is Cassiopeia constellation? It is constellation found in the northern hemisphere and can be located in the sky during the winter season at the beginning of night. The shape of the constellation, remember, with the W or distorted M. You can see the W shape or the distorted M. The name of the constellation was given after the queen Cassiopeia in Greek mythology. Clear? So in Greeks there is a queen named as Cassiopeia. On that constellation, the name of the constellation takes place. Next, fourth one has the Leo Major. As you can see in the picture, this is the Leo constellation. So it consists of several bright stars. That's why it is easily located in the sky. It is viewed from the northern hemisphere, January to June, as well as southern. It can be seen in the January to June in the northern hemisphere and summer and autumn in the southern hemisphere. The Leo appear upside down in the southern hemisphere. It is one of the oldest constellation that was recognized almost 6,000 years ago. This constellation signifies the adventure of Hercules. Okay, so as you can see, this is the Leo constellation. Next, the constellation we have done. Now we have the most important part, solar system. Now what is solar system? As we already know, this is our sun, and these are the planets that are arranged like this from the sun. So the solar system comprises the sun, the planets, asteroid, meteoroid, and other celestial bodies. There is a gravitational attraction between the sun and the planets. Okay? There is a attraction between these, sun and earth. The sun acts as a main source of heat, light, energy to the planets of the solar system. And these are the planets shown in the picture. This is the Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These are the planets. Our solar system comprises of 8 planets. The planets do not have their own light. No planet has their own light. Only the sun has the light that falls on the planets, and the planets reflect the light. The planet revolve around the sun in the fixed path. As you can see, the period of revolution of planet in the time that is take complete one revolution around the sun at the distance between the sun and the planet. All the planets are revolve around on axis. The time of rotation of particular planet is defined as the time taken to complete one rotation. The planet have satellite celestial objects around them. For example, moon is the natural satellite of earth. There are different artificial satellites are also there. Next question is, why do planets not fall in the sun? We know that the sun as we know that sun exerts a gravitational force on the planets. Okay, that's why planets are there is an attraction force between planets and sun, that is gravitational force, but they do not fall into the sun because they are also revolving around the sun in a fixed orbit. This revolution prevents them to fall in the sun. The first planet we have is Mercury. It is a planet that lies closer to the sun, smallest planet. It is difficult to observe Mercury because it hides in the glare of sun. Because sunlight इतनी ज़्यादा है वहाँ पे that it glares in the sunlight. Therefore, it can also be observed or viewed in the sky just before the sunset. It is has a